Alison from Pilates Leeds here, and this month it's a 10-minute workout with 10 really good things. So I'm going to put my timer on so that I stay right on message with all of this. Okay, here we go. Right then, the first thing is stand up. Honestly, it just doesn't seem like much, does it? But such a vital thing that we need to do more of during the day. And the other thing that goes with that is take off your shoes. It's good for the gait, it's good for the feet, it's good for the calves to just spend time without shoes on. Just spread your toes, sway left to right a little bit, and don't feel too unbalanced by this, but sway forwards and back just to feel that weight change and the earth beneath your feet. Okay, next thing is a dynamic spine twist. I'll just move my chair, and here it is. I have to close my eyes when I'm doing this, but you guys might be able to keep your eyes open. My arms, I'm not holding them out, they're just going out with the force of my rotation here. You can allow the feet and the thighs to roll a bit as well. Definitely breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and stop. So the next thing is a quick posture check. So it's not exhaustive, it's mainly just to do with the setup of the pelvis and the lower back. If you tend to sway back, if you have a forward pelvis position, back it up, push it back. So the pelvis is it's on top of your legs and your heels. If you are a hollow back person, then hands in the hip crease, push forward so the glutes engage, hips open, and there you have your neutral pelvis on top of the lower back. And if you are someone who, when you sit or squat, your knees roll in, or if you walk or run, that tends to happen, this is for you. Parallel lines. Sense the thighs rolling outwards slightly to send the knees directly forward, possibly lift the arches of the feet and fire up your pelvic stabilizers. All of us, ribs on top of the pelvis, head on top of the ribs, collarbone, shoulder blades wide, arm by the side. Okie dokie. So that's the posture check. Next thing, a stretch. You will need a folded towel. That's why it was there. Calf stretch. Stand with one ball of the foot on the towel. That's the stretched leg. If you don't have enough sense in the calf, inchworm the other leg forward. Keep your alignment the same. Don't modify it as a function of the stretch. And do breathe. Always do breathe. And then swap sides. It's a really important stretch. It's really, really important. So you can vary the height of your towel, or you may be using a book, actually that works too, or a yoga brick. And if that's still not enough, a foot forward. If you're really quite tight, you can reduce the height or take the leg relatively back. There, still got a stretch. Alrighty, so we will leave that one and move on. So the next thing is you're going to squat. So these are assisted squats. Use a door handle. Hook your hands over a sink or underneath the table, anything that will reliably take your weight. I've got a radiator, less than ideal, but it's all I've got. What this thing in front of you, like a door handle, does is it takes the load, so it enables you to get lower, which means you get more movement in the hips, more in the knees, and more in the ankle. 8. 7. If this is a bit much for you, do sit to stand in a chair. 6. And when you come up, send the floor away. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Just a little extra cue if your knees are rolling in. Think about that rolling out of your thighs so that the knees stay in line with the toes. Okay, let's turn our attention to us upper bodies. some mobility for your shoulders, arm circles. Again, keep your body aligned. The movement is all shoulder blade and arm. Do 2 more of these and then change direction. So you might feel a bit cracky, crunchy. Unless it's causing you pain, press on and get that movement. Or can you relax to get more movement? 3, 2, and 1. Another really great, amazing, important stretch for your chest. Palms in, knuckles out. Come up, best ever, angel of the north. Now reach back. Shoulder blades will draw together. You will get a chest stretch. It's relatively doable, and that it doesn't cause you too much discomfort. Do be aware not to move your head position. It's so tempting to poke forward, but don't. So yeah, there's your chest opener. So we're staying on message with a bit of upper body. There was a tiny bit of strength with there, not a lot. This is more so wall press-ups. Okay, so bend the elbows and straighten them, or if you prefer, ribs forward, ribs back. Keep this neutral. Don't let your stomach gape forward. So you've got a little bit of trunk stability work as you press up. The narrower your arms, the more you work your arms. The wider your arms, the more you will involve your pecs, the newly stretched pecs, and your shoulders. 5, you will also feel a calf stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have 2 things left. The penultimate one is cat-cow stretch using a chair. So it's a brilliant thing, but more often done on the floor, but you do not need a floor. So put your hands on your chair or your desk. Desk is fine. Bend the knees a little bit, and here we go. Cat. Cow. So it's a really effective way to get, and one of the simplest ways of getting movement into the spine. One way, tailbone up, head up, tailbone down, head down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. So the whole of the spine gets a bit of a workout here. 1 more. And I'm going to shoehorn something else into this. Also using your desk or your chair. Hinge back with the sit bones, capital L, hands on the chair, the desk, or the back of the chair. Bend your knees to take the tension off the back of the knees, and there is a back stretch. So the upper back is flattening relative to its normal curve, and you will feel this in the armpits and down the side of the back. So it really is a very, very good back stretch. Don't let your head drop. Your head stays in line with the spine. Your ears are kind of in your armpits. And I'm doing it here. Don't over grip the chair or the desk in front of you. Breathe. Well, I barked that order out, didn't I? Breathe. Alrighty. Come up to standing. And we're going to finish just relaxing and breathing. If standing and relaxing is a little bit too weird, take a seat and then close your eyes and simply breathe. You can do a scan of your body, toes, ankles, calves, front of the thighs, and then into your trunk. Just feel, possibly put your fingers on your ribs, thumbs at the back, and breathe into the ribs. And then arms by your side so that you can really actively allow your shoulder blades to melt out of your ears. But yet still the collarbones wide. Can you put the tongue in the roof of your mouth and touch the back of your 2 front teeth? And lastly, what I want you to do is smile your ribs as you breathe. and smile your mouth. It's really quite hard to not smile your mouth when you're smiling your ribs. It's only a little thing. But you know what? It always makes me feel a bit better. I know my smile feels a bit... Oh, and there we are. So that's our 10 minutes. So I'm going to leave it there today. So I hope you found that useful, and cheerio. Hi there. I do hope you found this clip useful. We've got plenty more on the site, and for now I've suggested another one for you to watch. If you want to know more about what we do in Leeds, then do visit the website at pilates-leeds.com, and right now you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. We can do this all again next month. Cheerio!